Chapter 2, Stage versus Screen. One of the main differences between stage and screen is on stage, you don't have a chance to have voiceover. When you're doing a screen, you can have anything be a voiceover. Like, example, in My Fair Lady and West Side Story, Maria had the same singing voice actress because both of the leads they chose didn't sing up to the level that they wanted. Another difference is expressions. When you look at the screen, you don't have to be as expressive as you would have to be on stage. The makeup doesn't have to be as sharp as it does because your audience can zoom right up to your face. Whereas on stage, your audience might be far away and you have to make sure your expressions are really big. The third difference between stage and screen is the sound quality. When you are working with a screen set, you know that you're going to have a mic hitting right above your head. When you're on stage, you have to make sure that you're being loud enough for the people in the audience to hear you. You have to enunciate, make sure they get everything you're saying. The fourth difference between screen and stage is memorization. When you're an actress on a screen set, you can look at your lines right before you go on screen. But when you're in a musical or a play on stage, you have to make sure you have every little detail memorized. That way, you won't have any slip-ups in your performance because there's no second chances. And when there's no second chances, that means there's no director's cut. On a screenplay, they can cut out little problems or mistakes you might have had or refilm them. But on stage, there isn't any of that. You go straight from one thing to another. Funding of the stage comes from major corporations and the majority of the 6 different branches of entertainment industry. Theater funding, when you're working as a theater, you are tax exempt unless you're Broadway, because Broadway makes up enough income. But as an average theater, you won't make enough income to support being taxed, so you are tax exempt. Funding the screen takes a lot more money, which is why many major corporations invest in screens. All of the video recording involved in that, the makeup for on set, and the sets, and everything. That's why everything is much bigger on camera. Major funding for theaters would be patrons. They take money out of their own pockets to invest in your business as a theater. Government funding is normally also for theaters, but it's not as much as maybe what your Patreons would give you. And corporate funding is mainly for your average screenplays. You don't see as much corporate funding happening for small businesses like your average theater. Copyrights. The main reason that you can't do a lot of the things that are on screen as plays is because there are copyrights behind the writers and the people who did the makeup and the people who did maybe the music in the original piece on screen. So you can't pass those boundaries. Whoever created it has to have compensation for when you do pass those boundaries, which is when you get your commercial theater with maybe The Lion King or Beauty and the Beast. You have to pay Disney to perform those plays, and they will cost you more to perform. Legitimate actor versus your average screen actor. A legitimate actor will know how to sing, they'll know how to dance, they'll know how to be very expressive and loud, so an audience will be able to interpret them well. An average screen actor isn't keen on all of the obstacles that are in front of them when it comes to doing a musical production, so they will use fill-ins for things that aren't up their alley. If somebody's not good at dancing or singing, they'll use a fill-in.